Hi students, today we are going to do a new video on tribal society which relates to the PANCHSHEEL of Nehru. Nehru has stated another PANCHSHEEL that is not the one that we are talking today. It's related to the tribal society. So what you should understand is that, for example, you assume that it's a tribal area. It's a tribal area and this is a mainland. This is a mainland and this is a tribal area. There is always a debate happening in the country among the academicians that this place should integrate with the mainland or the place where we are living. There is another group of people saying that they should be isolated. We should give importance to their culture is distinct, let us treat them separately, isolately, because they cannot become us. So it is better to isolate them. This is the idea which is going, integration and kind of isolation. So Nehru is a man who comes up with a different idea. He talks about integration for sure. He is interested in integrating with the society, but not much. That means the autonomy of those people, that the distinct culture of those people should be respected. At the same time, what the benefit that we can give to them should be given. That's the idea. So what he has done is he brought 5 schemes in a scheme called PANCHSHEEL. He is going to plot 5 points. Let us read. My handwriting is so bad, but I'll read it. No imposition of alien values. That means you can expand on this. I am just briefly writing it. When you impose your values upon them, it creates a serious problem. We have seen it very often, isn't it? When you try to bring your culture or when you are trying to pull them to our culture, it's a serious problem. So what Nehru is going to say is no imposition of alien values. Who are aliens there? We people are aliens, obvious. So you should not be pushing them so hard to become like us. That's the first point. Second, tribal rights in land and forest should be respected. So they have got some rights on land and the associated forest properties and produce. You should respect that. It's very important because how will they live in that particular environment? So you should respect, because these are the things they were doing for so long. India becoming a democratic nation state doesn't mean that they are changing into democratic system. There are many tribal groups still don't know about what democracy is. So we are trying to integrate them, but at the same time they don't know. Second point. Third point, tribal should be trained in the administrative and the development matters. That means what he is trying to say is that too many outsiders should not go there and function. What we should do is to train themselves to administer and get into the development process. Outsiders going there and working, no, it is not right. That means we are talking about too many. That word is important. There will be number of people going, but too many people are not allowed, because the distinct culture should be respected. That's why. Fourth point, every tribal policy should be receiving input from them. Very important, because as you are making a policy or a scheme for them, you should take inputs from them. Just making a policy from Delhi will not work. So at the end of the day, the beneficiary of the policy or policies being framed by central government or state government is them. So we should respect their ideas. You should take their inputs before framing those policies. Fourth point. Fifth point, success of tribal programs should not be judged based on the amount spent. For example, what real difference it has made. That is important thing, not just the amount of money pumped into that place. We know that. For example, I will take a different case. It is not related to this. In Kashmir, we have pumped a lot of money, a hell lot of money. But did it seriously change the social economic status of Kashmir? No. So, we cannot simply judge the development of Kashmir based on the money that we pumped in. So, like that, the success of any tribal program should not be judged based on the money that we spend. So, there should be real results coming out of it. So, now what Nehru is saying, I repeat it, Nehru is obviously interested in integrating with the democratic system. They should get the benefits that the Indian democracy is getting in the democratic process or in the democratic exercise, and you should respect their culture as well. So, it is a kind of balance he is trying to strike in the policy making. So, 5 points, I will read once more. No imposition of alien values, tribal rights of their rights on land and forest should be respected, tribal should be trained in such a way that they should include in the administrative and development process. That means too many aliens should not be there. Every tribe policy should be receiving inputs from them, and success of the tribal policies should not be judged based on the money that we pumped in. So, this is it about Nehru's PANCHSHEEL, tribal PANCHSHEEL, not the other PANCHSHEEL. They can ask you in Indian society. They may not ask in sociology. I feel that they won't ask Nehru in sociology, but you may be forced to write the Nehruian perspective when they ask questions on tribal society. Very Relvin, G.S. Gurier, these people are to be included in your answer. But for a general studies student, the social part means society area should cover this. This is a topic they can ask you in terms of general studies if I take. So, come back to us if you have any doubts. That's it for the day. Thank you.